break my headset, Dave.
No, I just took them apart.
Oh, okay, good.
It's the difference between disassembling and breaking, Harrison.
Yeah, I break. You disassemble.
Yeah,
Great.
like a couple weeks ago, we're like trying to figure out how to hook up more headphones, and he's like looking at his spare. He's like, "Oh, just take this off." Snap, and I'm like, "No, the wires ran through that part."
Oh.
I was a little impatient
Yeah,
with my
headphones
headset.
and microphone.
Well, if you guys can hear us all, welcome back to Watch With Us. We're doing Ace Ventura today. We're just gonna shoot the shit. We're streaming right now, yeah.
No.
We're just gonna hit the mic with Cat's tits.
Titty punch.
And then
Mic check.
we're gonna
That's
shoot
what
this
mic
shit
check.
until 8 o'clock where we'll start the movie. So, how are you guys all doing? Welcome back. This is a new guest here, Tyler Scott. Say hi, Ty.
What's up, guys?
Dave is back. Say
Hi, Ty.
Danny,
Ty.
regular, and Cat's back.
Hey, man.
You might recognize me as being Dude Manly on Weekday Cocktails.
Yeah, other internet guest. Finally, first.
The what do you call it? The sexy, raspy voice of Tyler Scott.
From all that water.
20 years of whiskey and cigarettes. Sound like Leonard Cohen or fucking Tom Waits in another 10.
Seems like you're taking it easy on me on that one.
Okay, so while Harry's doing that,
Thanks,
I guess
guys.
we'll,
No, I'm just gonna make random noises.
we're going to be watching Ace Ventura today. I'm assuming it's Pet Detective.
Oh yeah, we're not wasting our time with When Nature Calls.
Did I? So you're not a fan of the second one then? It's
I'm-
not as good as the first one, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
And why would it, does the numerical incline go 2, 1, 3, 4?
is it? It's not Star Wars.
No,
Oh.
Star Wars is exception to the rule. The
Oh.
most sequels go first one good, second one bad, third one bad, fourth one good.
Two ways to look at the Star Wars, though. You can go with the order in which they were made, and still the second one's the best movie ever.
That's the most confusing part when people say like the first three of the trilogy, and I'm like, well,
I'm
what
always
do you mean,
confused.
like
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2, and 3?
Correct. I usually find the people that say the first three are and mean 1, 2, and 3.
That's when I start getting ageist. And
Well,
I'm trying to gauge
yeah.
how old they are, and I'm
That's
like,
it.
Yeah.
Or they were super lame when they came out and didn't watch them.
Well,
Like,
no,
they're not
'cause-
true
yeah,
fans.
but think about it this way: like all the high school kids at the pizza shop I work at love 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, because
Because
they're young.
when they were
Yeah, and
when
I'm
they
like-
came out, they were like 13.
And I'm like, I hate those movies. They ruined my existence.
Because we were 15 and 16 when those came out.
yeah.
And I was
Three
an
wasn't
apologist.
bad. It was the darkest of the three, but yeah.
Yeah,
There was
'cause
there was a dark 2-year period in my life where I defended episode 1. Between 2000 and 2001, like as the fucking
How
trade
many
towers
friends
were
did you
dropping,
lose?
I was fucking going, that is the best movie ever. Like we all did. For the first 6 months, I watched that movie
Who?
3 times in theaters.
Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
Dude.
There was a good 6-month period where everybody was blowing that movie.
Didn't you go to us with at
That
the Void?
no, that was 2 and 3. We didn't know each other when we were 15. We weren't living at the Void. That was episode 2 and 3 when
Oh,
we
it was
started getting
episode 2.
drunk.
Yeah, we couldn't remember. Fucking
Yeah,
what
exactly.
happened, 'cause
We'd
it was
get
so bad
because we were drunk. We were also so drunk we were screaming at the theater and laughing and like
trade
but-
embargo. Who gives
yeah,
a shit?
exactly. No, that's the first one. We're talking about the second one we watched drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the first one we were all way too young. Like I was 15. I was really into Star Wars, and it could have been so bad it didn't matter because I wanted it to be good.
I don't know, man. I was going to punk shows when I was 15.
Yeah.
I wasn't that smart. There was a good until the second right before the second one came out, I started admitting to myself that the first one wasn't that good, and then the second one was just as bad. So I was like,
I was not really a fan of like any of the like 1, 2, and 3.
Well,
I like
after
the
5
third
and 6.
after I was
No, I like 4, 5, and 6.
Oh yeah.
yeah after
Well,
I was
4, 5, and
blinded by
6.
fucking the first one, I took a very critical look at the second two, and yeah, again, like I said, like Dave said, we went drunk, very drunk. We got on the news with lightsabers.
We got on the news drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember seeing that
Gavin-
commercial.
Gavin-
Gavin was with you guys.
Yeah, Gavin was the star of the fucking show. You can actually, when I watch it, I can see me. I think it's you, Ty Scott. I'm
I
not
was
sure.
there, yeah.
And like, if you look in your like mind's eye, you see this. You see like the screen news. It's like it says Gavin Corbill way too into it, and he's on the screen with a lightsaber, and they're like, and he's just being interviewed. And since I was there, I can see on the outside of the television screen where me and Tyler Scott are sitting standing like this,
Trying
trying to
fit in.
stay out of the camera
Oh.
so we're not seen by the whole town.
You gotta let the star have his time. You know?
Yeah, we're just leaning over, and I'm like, oh wait, I can see the silhouettes of me and Tyler just like standing off to the side, not wanting to be with Gavin Corbeil way too into it.
Way too into it.
Right under his name, way too. I think Jenny got it recorded.
Way into it.
She managed to get like we knew it was gonna be on the news, and they were like, oh, the 6 o'clock news and the 11 o'clock news. So she went home and recorded it on the 11 o'clock news. She must
Someone
have it
did
somewhere.
because I think it's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that's how I seen it. I didn't see it on the 11 o'clock news, and I wasn't there.
That's on YouTube.
I'm pretty damn sure. Why don't we look it up, guys?
my.
Look that up later. Yeah. All right, I can look it up.
We still have, like, we're still downloading.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
Yeah, we're in the middle of getting Ace Ventura there, guys. So you just listen to us bullshit here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is. I,
mean,
just
our
remember
person's
seeing
coffee.
it.
Yeah,
Which
go,
is-
go check if that pot of coffee is ready. We don't download movies.
You probably should put news.
I could use like a cup of tea.
Spotted tea.
Maybe put in North Bay or Kojiko.
That too.
Were you with us when we went to see 300?
I don't think so. I don't think I saw that in theaters.
I ran across the street.
Maybe
caused a
just
car
Gavin had
accident.
it on his computer. Or maybe Toomey had it on the
somebody.
computer. I don't know.
Any
I know I
size?
seen it though, and it was probably only like 5-6 years ago.
Can we sort this by like least popular?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Least viewed.
Bazing.
Gavin's name comes up.
So most of the people in the room were under the age of 10 when this movie came out.
I wasn't.
I tried to keep it vague there for you guys, but
It's all good.
I think Ty Scott's a little older to us, but what you say you were 11 when this came out?
I was born in 82.
Yeah. And this is what, 94?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have my calculator. So.
82 to 94 is 12. So you were
Shit,
12.
man.
It's pretty close. Just as
My fucking, she must have been.
I had a
6.
baby that year.
I said, oh, there you go.
In
You can
82?
you can
No,
judge.
in '94.
You can easily remember how old your kid is. By
Wow.
Just, yeah. You can easily remember how old your kid is just by remembering how old Ace Ventura is.
Pet detective.
Yeah, there you go.
Should have
Easy
got
little-
the dog.
Easy little.
You know, your kid's birthday.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura.
Whatever.
A Jim Carrey movie. Whatever.
What priorities?
At least
Sorry,
it's one of his better
Kyra.
ones. At least it's one of his better ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is a
definitely.
classic movie for sure.
Yeah, totally. It's also the movie that introduced me to death metal.
Oh yeah, Cannibal Corpse.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently Ace Ventura, like Jim Carrey, actually wanted Cannibal Corpse in the movie. He's actually a death metal fan.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
very
know
many
that.
people knew that.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a guy who.
Is that the
he
red
does
or the
headbang
white?
Very well.
Right?
Never remember that one.
He's got the energy, the
Yeah,
persona,
yeah.
like the witty, quick, ridiculous.
He has like
Jokes.
stringy bones that he'd fall in a mosh pit and just be fine. he just
Yeah.
he wouldn't break a bone at all.
bounce back up.
yeah.
All I can picture is the mask, and it's like,
Like I picture him standing up like a marionette.
yeah,
Like,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
My
How many
sister,
minutes?
It's not happening. What? Just talk.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So no pet detective at
Other
all.
people are too slow. Oh well. We can put longer. I mean,
So what?
What, it could be like another 5 or 10 minutes, or just did it die?
it's too slow. It's at 6
Oh.
hours right now.
Oh.
Oh,
So yeah, we can shoot the shit
I-
for about 6 hours.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's probably because I'm streaming.
oh, that is exactly why.
I didn't think it would kill the download that much, but yeah, we'll watch it without subtitles. But that's okay. Let's get the timer running for the audience.
Oh shit. So for that one person watching, thank you. We appreciate your existence
Hi, Dad.
and the fact that you made this boy's existence.
Yeah. Oh, it might be the boy you made too. I'm not sure, but it's probably my dad.
Yeah, touche. I think Malcolm got bored.
You know the idea that people haven't done yet is start having your audience chime in too.
That's my idea.
That's your idea?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we don't have an audience yet, Dave. So they can't
Yeah,
chime
but-
in.
No, this is the best
I'm
way.
sure your
is when you
dad
have
would
your-
participate.
Is when you have like your dad watching, is you can just bring him on. In
Oh,
the
voice
corner,
line.
and then patch him in.
Yeah, that's
you
a
can
little.
start picking people to patch in.
Yeah, that's not my idea. My idea is just to chat.
But don't you have it set up that you can? It's just
Yeah.
through typing.
It's just typing, yes.
They're computers. You can do anything you want.
But I could pick an audience member and bring them in voice.
I feel like an interpreter at the UN. Or one of
Alright,
those
we'll
guys.
just have to translate this.
Woof woof.
Okay, so Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, 94, starting
No.
Right, meow.
meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
3 seconds ago.
Meow. At the age of 6, my sister could recite the entire Fiction Can Be Fun speech from start to finish, and my parents used to get her to do it at Christmas parties, including the swears and everything.
Nice.
It was fucking genius. I remember
I
laughing
love cheap
hysterically
labor.
as a kid at my older sister doing this shit. It was great. But like that's how this movie just got us all. In the original script, Ace Ventura was more of a Mr. Magoo,
Oh,
stupid imbecile, than an actual intelligent detective. And as soon as they cast Ace Ventura, they
need both.
rewrote the whole movie. They rewrote the whole movie for Ace Ventura.
About Ace
For
Ventura.
for Jim Carrey.
Jim
like-
Carrey,
yeah.
yeah.
I love Jim Carrey. I don't know, like he's made a lot of shitty movies, but like he's pretty funny.
Well, you got to do it for the dump trucks full of money sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, like I think I read somewhere he gets paid like 20 million a movie.
Well, it's because his name brings that much value apparently
Yeah.
to the brand.
Yeah, because even a shitty movie friggin' sells out at the box office.
Still.
Yeah.
He probably made that shitty Kick-Ass 2 a lot of money. 'Cause people were like, oh fuck, Ace Ventura's in it? Let's go see that. Because nobody gave a fuck about it.
And he was also
Kick-Ass.
like the funniest guy. Was it Anchorman 2?
Yeah, that 5 minutes of him
Oh,
being
yeah.
the Canadian news team.
As a
Yeah.
pizza delivery driver, I resent his act right now. Your goods are damaged, sir.
Yes.
You bring shame upon all of us.
But you don't kick the pizza down the
The,
aisle.
yeah, the delivery boys will get you.
This is a great opening song, too. You guys probably gonna want to hold those close to your heads, because if I can hear it, the mics can probably hear it. I don't want to get sued by fucking Jim Carrey by broadcasting the movie over the internet.
They can't hear it.
Big Brother's listening, dude.
Have a
Oh,
whole
dude.
other Napster friggin' case going on
Yeah.
all over again 20
This
years
guy is
later.
like the friendliest guy ever.
Yeah.
Sound
Look at that
broken.
hair.
On his lip
Most likely shit.
His chest?
Which hair are you talking about?
or the head? And of that, which one?
The guy in the apartment looks like the man me and Yanni pissed off when we were drinking in Toronto down at the docks, and we're hopped onto this guy's yacht, and we didn't realize that he was in it.
Oh, that's
sleeping.
hilarious.
And he came out in his robe all yelling in Greek.
Yelling and creeping.
So greasy.
No, just a big Greek dude.
I once tried to convince the limo driver outside of the, what do you call it, the Rogers Center, to give me and my friends a ride back to the hotel. This is my limo, man. This is not kid. No, this is our limo. Let us in.
Kid, you ain't got $20 in your
Yeah.
pockets.
And then he turned to me and said,
Aw.
you better go help your friend." And I turned around and Joel was giving a press hand to Leaf TV. Right in the middle of fucking downtown Toronto.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Pressed ham. People still call it that.
I do.
Oh, it makes me sick. I ate ham tonight. 2 pieces even.
It's okay, now it's just getting compressed.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like, the whole point is he wants ransom for this dog, eh? If he had grabbed it that violently, he would have cracked that dog's back. Like, he fucking reefed on that dog. That doesn't make sense. He's too angry.
It's funny, it's like
He shouldn't own a dog.
the Trailer
No.
Park Boys pilot is like the opposite of this movie idea.
Yeah.
Pet assassins.
Yeah.
The annoying pet assassins.
They just did cats, though.
Oh, he's a cute puppy.
Hungry fella.
There you go. It's alive.
We're just gonna be quoting either before or after Ace says it the whole movie. It's funny.
Do you know what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Yeah.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
That's what Ace is missing. He's missing a Walter. He needs a Walter.
There's actually an Ace Ventura Jr. and it's
It
fucking
was like a
horrible.
cartoon or something, right?
No,
No,
there
it's
was
like a
totally a
real-life
cartoon.
movie.
Really? Oh my god.
It was a
I
live
haven't
action
even
movie.
heard of it.
It's like this
Oh.
chubby, stupid kid who's a
Oh.
horrible actor.
Well, yeah, naturally.
I'm sure he might be a nice kid in real life, but
It's a really
I
shitty
don't know. I've
actor.
never met the kid, so.
We just gotta be nice. Don't want people getting offended.
I often wonder that, like, people who play villains and shit, and then they go out in public, like, do you think, like, people in public are dumb enough to not realize, like, obviously movies are fake, but, like, you know,
Yeah.
there's some people who think they're real.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like people get all mad at like
Yeah,
it's all fun. You're gonna be like, you killed Apollo Creed, man.
yeah.
Or there's heroes that people hate, like Captain Hammer.
Yeah, he's dead.
I
Yeah.
hate you, Arnold. Your Mr. Freeze was the worst thing I've ever seen.
No, actually, I love
Oh, I
the one
love how
line.
cheesy he is.
He's so horrible. It's fantastic.
That movie does cross the line of it's so bad it's good.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one.
And plus, like his lines.
But you know what? I might piss a lot of people off here, but I'm getting the same feeling for fucking the Nolan ones. They're actually turning to so bad they're good now. I
Oh,
fucking
the
hate
latest
those movies.
ones?
All of them. Batman Begins, Dark Knight. The only thing about Dark Knight Rises that saves it is it's the fucking best rendition of the Joker.
Yes.
Christian Bale was wholly miscast as Batman and Bruce Wayne. It is just garbage.
Yeah, they could have picked someone else.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing hockey
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Here's the thing, like, think of the movies Christian Bale could have been making instead of those. Like, Americans, like, go back to American
He's not.
Psycho and
He's
all
not
that
an action hero. They tried to make him an action hero, and he's not.
Yeah.
Like he's the
He's an
American
amazing
Psycho.
actor,
He's the
but,
machinist.
The
He's,
Machinist was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I liked
It
it.
was acted well though. I gotta agree with you. It was
If I
a
acted
depressing
well,
piece of
started.
shit of a movie.
It was
Because,
depressing.
yeah, because it's just I don't want to spoil it for anybody because I do enjoy the first. It's like fucking Sixth Sense. You watch that movie once and you're like, oh
Sausage
okay, but
Tangerine.
Yeah.
there's no reason to watch that movie again unless you just want to
Yeah,
hang
no.
yourself.
Yeah, no.
Sausage Tangerine.
It was interesting.
I like it, but Christian Bale in Salvation as John Connor was the worst thing they could have ever done.
Yeah, Christian Bale should have been banned from doing any, like, big movies.
Yeah, he's not a hero.
He should have just been on fucking, like, smaller, medium-sized
Yeah.
flicks, and
Yeah.
that's it.
What you were saying there, Dan, about people not villains getting shit on actors wise,
Yeah.
the guys who play him. The guy who plays
No, I said that.
oh is that you? Yeah, sorry.
I just agreed with him.
Oh okay, yeah.
I
The
mean,
guy who's the guy from the British guy from Harry Potter?
I didn't see any of those.
He's the guy who he's not the main bad guy, but the
Darth Maul?
Snip, Professor Snake. Professor
Snake, that's
Snake.
it. It is
Yeah.
Snake.
He's historically played jackasses and evil guys throughout his
Mhm.
whole career, and he actually had to go to therapy because he started out as a Shakespearean. He started playing the heroes.
Really?
Yeah, and then when he got cast in movies, he got cast as the bad guy, and like people like his whole world changed from his audience and his fans.
Oh
'Cause
my God,
everybody
who
started
fucking
freaking
who?
out.
It's
Yeah, but I
the
mean,
guy
like,
from
people come up to you going, "You're awesome and I love you," to
Breaking Bad, the old
Nate,
the
like,
old guy.
people avoiding him.
Yeah.
Like he goes through the mall and like there's the
one that
red
blows up at
piece
the end of
parts
the
'cause people
third
don't want to
season,
fucking
fourth
get
Way to
anywhere near
ruin it,
Snake.
man.
All the
I haven't
kids
seen
fucking
it.
think he's
Oh, yeah?
creepy, all that
joking.
stuff.
I'm just being a dick.
What's his name?
I
Gus.
guess,
No,
but
Gus's dad.
That's
Him.
fucked up thing
I'd
going
be like,
around.
fucking right, awesome. Stay
Yes,
the fuck
Satan.
away from me.
Also,
With the bell in the wheelchair.
the Asian guy from
Ding,
Mortal
ding, ding,
Kombat
ding,
that plays Shang Tsung.
Yes, exactly.
He's always. I've never
Always the
seen
bad guy.
him play a role where he's not.
That's when I
the
quit
villain.
watching the show too.
Because he has that
I
look.
think we're having two conversations now.
Yeah, they're talking about Breaking Bad. and
Yeah.
Gus's dad or something.
Watch with we.
And we're talking about that
Stiving-
evil
stiving
Asian
meth
guy
on
from
my
Mortal
fucking
Kombat.
We talked.
That'll keep you alive.
Jesus.
Keith
talked-
Richards knows what's up.
We talked over the best line in the movie, which is Ventura. Yes, Satan. I've been waiting since '94 to pull that on somebody in real life. I've been waiting for somebody to come and go, Harrison. Yes, Satan.
Since 94. You haven't found the
up.
opportunity?
He's been procrastinating.
Man, how long has this guy been old
Much
for?
like everything else in my life.
Yeah, because he just like he was born this way, I guess.
I guess like once you get old, you just old for a long time.
Yeah.
He has Patrick Stewart
Like
disease.
old for like 30 years.
That
They're
Patrick
like, how
Stewart
can we
disease.
make this guy older?
It's very true.
Put him in a wheelchair?
Put a respirator
Ding
on.
ding ding. That's
Yeah,
PC bell.
Yeah,
It's the can.
Yeah, the actor rolls in doing like fucking somersaults and backflips and shit for his
Oh,
tryout.
you guys went back to
Oh, we need to
Breaking
put him in a
Bad.
chair.
Yeah.
You're too much.
That's funny because he dings a fucking bell in the movie too.
Yeah,
That's how the guy. Yeah, that's how the guy gets.
Yeah, our conversation was already there.
Oh,
They
This
were a
side
little
of the
bit ahead
table
of
already
us.
did that.
well then.
So is Ace Ventura a pet person?
I think so.
I think he hates pets.
Right?
Oh, really?
No, I think he's a fucking lunatic who's on his own. Fucking.
I think he's a trapper. Like he just kills animals for sport. Doesn't even eat them.
He's kind of
Yes.
like me, well, how he picked up that stray on Lakeshore and I got a whole bunch of shit
That's
over it.
awesome.
I don't care how dedicated he is to cleaning up fucking pet shit. This apartment stinks.
Yes.
How does that landlord
Yeah.
not smell shit?
Every inch of that carpet. is
Well,
covered
he
in
was
animal
out all day.
pee. Yeah.
And it would never be that clean unless he had a maid come like every day.
Or he's trained that monkey to be very clean.
Maybe
Yeah.
the monkey's the maid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can we have
Oh
maid
my
monkey?
god, a helper monkey! Mojo, is that you?
Is that something we can do?
Is that legal?
Listen, science, how trainable are these
You
things?
gonna hire somebody?
I think Dave is. No, a monkey. I don't care. I don't want a person in
You don't
here.
have to
That's
pay a
crazy.
monkey, you pay
Yeah,
him
you
in
don't pay-
food.
Buy a
You
monkey.
pay him in bananas.
You pay him in not being part of the zoo.
Yeah.
You want to go in a
Hey,
cage?
Maybe that's
Clean
what
my
you do.
toilet.
You know how they don't know what to do with
He
the zoo
runs
monkeys
back in
'cause
the
they've
cage.
they've never been part of monkey culture? There you go. They could become little maids and shit. Oh my god, you got a monkey ballets.
And then you can teach them to roll your joints and shit.
See, that's what I've been waiting my whole life for.
And then you can like
Joint rolling monkey.
Yes.
That's that guy right
Oh,
there.
I found him.
But I can't roll.
He can't
I
roll
was just gonna
dudes.
say,
But I can eat a banana.
Oh, I've watched you.
What's that supposed
Oh,
to
we're
mean?
talking about potassium.
Yeah.
Potassium?
Potassium.
Hey, it's another addition to It's That Guy.
Courtney Cox.
I always wondered why sports trainers and coaches and stuff were like always overweight.
Yeah.
They're always trying to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Exercise.
It's the same
You know why
logic.
though? It's
Beer
because
and
their
pizza.
career's already over. They
Yeah.
used to be athletes that their
Yeah, and it
career's
takes
over.
doesn't take long once you stop doing 200 push-ups a day to get fucking that big. But
Yeah, he
it's the
stops-
same.
yeah.
It's the same logic as the nurses in the hospital.
Well, no, it's
You
not.
see a nurse who literally weighs 600 pounds telling a guy he's not eating right. Like, what?
Well, maybe she's eating all kinds of right, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
She's eating right, she's eating left.
She's eating up,
Up,
she's eating
she's
down.
down.
Fat shaming, guys, stop.
Yeah. Check your privilege, bro.
Go kick dirt, fatty.
Ding 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 ding.
Someone comes up to me just like saying I should stop doing drugs, scratching my arm.
Yeah. Your jokes are bad.
I used to do drugs. Well, I still do, but I used to too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I used to do a lot of drugs.
I'm not a quitter.
I
Yeah.
still do, but I used to.
I tell that to my dad. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna quit smoking?" I was like, "Dad,
You didn't raise a quitter, man.
you told me never to quit anything." He's like, "Fuck you, son." You feel love.
Man, I'd love to buy an old Buick, aside from the expense, but
I was gonna say that's the best part about having a shit box is you can drive it like that.
if you only had to drive occasionally, an old piece of shit would be the best way to go. Because who
Maybe.
cares if it's expensive if you only go to the grocery store and back?
No, you just have to have the right attitude. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Not
change my
you.
look and start dressing like Ace Ventura on a regular basis.
Like I got at least another 10, 15 years out of
No?
my car.
Nobody?
Like, but those last 5 years, that car's gonna see a lot
That's
of
like
shit.
every year of every car I drive.
Yeah.
I buy them right at that stage. To the part of the stage where you don't give a fuck anymore.
Exactly.
Oh, somebody hit it in the parking lot. Eh. Remember that time we were at the parking lot in Toronto and the lady ripped the bumper off the car?
The slow bumper steal.
The slow bumper steal.
We walked out of the fucking hobby shop and like 7 people walked up to us and said, "Holy shit, the girl took 5 minutes to take that thing off. I got her license plate, I got her make, I got her model." She just like slowly
She's
turned.
got brown hair with
Yeah.
a purple polka dot shirt.
Dave should have drove a
Wearing-
picture of this bitch when he was going to
Yeah, you just see a sketch artist already drawn around.
I had her information in half of a sketch.
Yeah.
Silhouette at least.
Worst hit and run ever.
The guy was having a hard time laughing while he was telling us what she did. She was like right next to the car. She pulled out of the spot and turned.
But started turning right away.
way too early, and then caught the bumper. And like she was going so slow that we thought eventually she would figure out she was ripping the bumper off and stop. But
No.
she just spent 5 minutes taking that corner and ripping your bumper off and trying to get away. And we're like, holy shit.
How did we miss that?
Yeah.
Fuck, it would have been worth it just to see it happen.
That's what we said. That
We're sorry I missed it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck.
it's funny coming out of the store and going back to your car to that though. Like,
Yeah.
This is another classic. When he goes into the tank.
Do you speak to the
Yeah.
dolphin?
Yeah.
Captain's love.
Do you know a dolphin? Do you call it a home?
Also, we're assuming everybody's seen this a million times as well.
Okay,
So
I think eventually we can just stop saying that. If you're listening to this show now,
And you haven't seen
now
this before.
live or later, and you haven't seen the show we're watching, then get your head checked.
no, too bad you already missed the boat. You're in with us now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Right
if you're
it out.
young and you're watching this and you never got a chance to see this.
Yeah, touche.
Do yourself a favor and watch Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Your parents sucked.
Yeah.
Captain's
Do you guys-
log.
Yeah, do you guys remember paying the doorman at the theater downtown, the Gateway, instead of paying the booth people to get in underage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but very little.
That's
I
how I
probably
saw,
did
like-
that once or twice.
Not Jackass, but one of the other movies. Was it Jackass, the first one?
Yeah.
That was it's still been underage, I think. Maybe the first Jackass
I have
or
no idea.
one of the other ones before it, but it was rated
Using
R or
his
whatever.
sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh, it's your headphones.
I was gonna say.
I was like, I hear voices, man.
Why can I hear it so well?
If you've been hearing
me
this
and
movie
Dave.
that whole time.
Ah.
I feel like we're World War II radio operators listening for Germans.
The Germans are coming.
It's the Germans. What's the matter with Tommy? You afraid of the Germans? Sorry guys, you can't see this. I'm drinking out of the Scotty glass. Well, if he's gonna go through all of them, actually, we just have all those glasses.
Is Scotty the one? Scotty's not the one where he's got what like he's talking into.
So right here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Uhura has the earpiece.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that too low, guys?
What'd you say?
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
That's
Okay.
why the mics have been picking up. Harrison had the volume way too loud.
I can't hear
Ah.
anything on my headphones.
What? It's okay. It'll all come out in the legal wash.
Yeah, we'll be $5,000 in debt before we make it time.
You're funny.
Yeah. Will be $5,000 in debt.
Oh yeah, Harrison.
I own a house, my kids.
Oh my God, Harrison, put everything in Bailey's name.
Well, at this point, I think she's common law. Bailey's my dog, by
gross.
the way.
Yeah, we haven't been keeping a chick here prisoner.
Yeah. You actually have to be in a romantic relationship to be common law.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So me and Dave aren't gay common law.
No,
Well-
because you guys live
The
separate
redneck
for-
said, if gays were allowed to marry, I could do this.
You know what the stereotype is that pisses me off is if a male and female move in together, even as a roommate, you really do for certain agencies have to prove that you're not dating. But
Yeah.
if two men or two women do,
You don't.
You don't. Well, what about gay, lesbian?
Well, I think
Well, that's all
that's
gonna count now, too.
Well,
then?
yeah, I know, but that was the benefit they got up until the point where they weren't allowed to get married.
Well, I thought even me and Harry when we were living together, we were technically.
That wasn't like intentional.
Like, anybody
idea
who
or
lived
anything.
with
What I
us
said there,
was-
that's just unfortunately the way it went.
Then you have to combine your taxes and everything.
Yeah, which
Yes, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Excuse
sometimes.
me, may I ask
Depending
you a
on-
few questions?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're watching Ace Ventura.
Here's the
We're not
genesis-
talking about gay rights.
Here's a genesis for Assy McGee right here.
Yeah.
I need to ask you a few questions.
This guy was a rapper, right?
Yeah,
Was he?
yeah.
He does the ending rap scene, the Ace Ventura rap. Oh, did you know that Einhorn, the actress's name who plays Einhorn, or her first name
Einhorn?
is Sean? Einhorn, yeah, Einhorn. Her first name's Sean.
Huh.
The girl playing the tranny.
That one's for you, Sean.
Yeah, there you go, Dad.
maybe it's Shauna.
she no, spelled the way my dad spells his name, Sean.
Oh.
Yeah, I always heard rumors that this guy was actually the girl was actually mistaken for a transsexual after this movie, but then I've also heard rumors that it is actually a dude. That is a man or a
Before it was
post-op.
kosher in
It's
movies.
post-op. It's a guy. She was born a man. Lois Einhorn, the actress. I've heard both.
That's
I
why
can't-
her name is
Finkel
Shawn.
is Einhorn?
Yes. Yeah.
Einhorn is
Is
Finkel?
Yeah. I can never. I look up Wikipedia. I look up IMDb, and I can never figure out if it's a dude post-op or if it's just a girl. Look
Does
it
it
up.
matter if it's post-op?
Giving up on the headphone.
No, but I just think it's odd. In '94, they got a girl. Like, do you think they'd do that, or they just get a female to play?
They also didn't tell anyone, so
Well, to the end of the movie.
that's Hollywood. They're ahead of the curve.
It's very well possible.
Yeah, but
they
they're
were ahead of
also
their curve.
very, very behind the curve sometimes.
Well, that's just
Uh,
Walt Disney.
I guess it depends if it's like an old Jew making the comedy.
Exactly.
movie.
Yeah.
That's how you end up with Blazing
They're never.
Saddles.
They're never right
Yeah.
on
Sure,
the.
some
Yeah,
nigger.
they're never right on the frontier.
You're like, yeah, an old Jew wrote that one.
The Hollywood's never on
Totally.
the frontier of progress. They're always either 20 years ahead or 30 years fucking behind.
Well, actually, it's more like turbo progressive because the
No, it's-
Sheriff's
look at
Nigger
Whit-
line was written
Yeah.
by Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
all the old
But
Jew jokes are.
I would
like,
say.
the old Jew jokes are written by the black guy, and the black guy
Yeah.
jokes are written by the old Jew. So
Mel
you couldn't
Brooks-
like, if anybody attacked the movie, it'd be like, you know what? I didn't write that.
Yeah.
This guy did.
Mel-
Tell him then.
Mel Brooks and Blazing Saddles in particular is an exception to a rule. Because there was like a fucking 10-minute period you could make that movie and get away with it, and it was exactly when it was made. Like, you couldn't make that movie now. You could make that movie fucking 10 years after they made it.
No, I think you're wrong, Harrison. I think it depends who you are.
No, the trick
Mel
is
Brooks
to do
was
the
a
Quentin
special man.
Tarantino thing.
I don't think he could.
Be
Anybody,
racist
any Jew
against
or any
your
black
own
guy
color.
could do that.
No, he
Yeah.
was playing the stereotype of the
Yes,
whole like
I know
of
that.
like the whole like
But I don't think audiences would accept that now. I don't think you could say that and make those jokes, even though you're black. People would freak out.
but
the
you
internet
think,
would blow
yeah,
up.
but you think there was an
Yeah.
I
outrage
agree with
then?
you.
Like there
Same
was
with
outrage.
Barry
There was
That the whole
outrage.
point they did it that way.
There was outrage, but you had to fucking get a piece of paper.
Kramer
you had to
did.
get
You had to get a
pencil.
piece of paper.
You had to fucking get a
You had to
stamp.
Yeah,
pay
the
for the
hard way,
fucking
eh?
stamp.
Yeah, you had to pay the stamp. You had to mail in. 3 weeks later, somebody might have read
This is
it.
why, like, that's why comedy shops should be like no video, no cameras, like, or clubs in general should just be like no photography, no recording, anything. We own everything that happens inside this club.
Yeah.
If we publish what we want. If you
That's
hear
it.
if you happen to hear something offensive, that was hearsay.
Oh, here we go. This
Sorry.
is another very
Cannibal
nostalgic
Corpse?
moment
Yeah,
for
sorry.
everybody who watched this.
Yeah.
Introducing so many 12-year-old boys to death metal.
Are they
Oh,
drugs with
Cannibal
these
Corpse
guys?
death metal?
What?
It is
want to
death
ask
metal.
Danny
Get
that
drugs
question?
with these guys.
I'm
Nice.
pretty sure.
Well, it might be surgical. No, not surgical metal. Medical metal. I don't know. There's a
There's
fucking genre.
so many different metals.
That's just
now.
death
Oh, I
metal.
This is
No.
death metal.
Death metal for sure.
Oh, death metal.
There's
I actually
like-
have that shirt for this set.
Did you
for
know
this year.
there's a deleted scene where
This
he
is Butcher
stage
to Birth, I
dives?
think.
Sweet.
Yeah.
No, it's Hammer
Where Ace
Smash
Ventura
Face.
stays
Is it
there.
Hammer
Yeah,
Smash?
no,
Yeah.
I
It's
was
fucking
assuming
Hammer
that's
Smash
what you
Face
meant.
for sure.
Yeah.
Later on, he comes back to his car, and the two guys that kidnapped Dan Marino are chasing him, and they
Oh,
chase
that's
him.
right.
They chase
What an
him through
awesome
this
plug for a
bar,
band,
and
though,
he-
eh?
he
Yeah,
jumps
this
off the
got them
stage.
like super popular apparently. Like they like this movie.
This is what made him.
made
Yeah.
them,
No
like,
shit,
huge.
really? I didn't know
The
that.
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse, yeah.
Well, when you're
Like-
metal, man, there's only so big you can get unless something like this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
don't know,
they're
man. Last time I seen Cannibal Corpse, well, I seen them. Well, actually, I didn't see them at Rockfest. I didn't go see them, but I seen them in Sudbury.
yeah, 'cause
Really?
They played, yeah, they
Years
played
and
Sudbury,
years
like,
ago,
at the
eh?
Serbian, didn't they?
I banged some chick on the Shriners float. It was fucking awesome.
That's Ty.
Nice.
What's her name? Doesn't know.
No.
Don't remember.
Shriner's float.
That's not even the weirdest place I've heard him fucking a girl.
Well, fuck, man.
Oh,
I
watch.
hitchhiked there with Jenny.
I wasn't asking for a list,
And
Tyler.
Daria.
We can move on now.
I didn't plug those girls, though.
Okay.
I didn't plug those.
And actually, the person who picked me up on the way there was Goody.
There you go.
Naturally.
Oh, I remember.
And that's
you
where
telling
me
that
and Goody
story.
met.
Oh, we missed the fucking
Was that
New
the red or the
England
white?
clam chowder.
Ah.
Is that the red or the white?
Never remember that one.
Oh.
Okay, is that something people used to do instead of buying bifocals? They'd have this-
Trifocals?
No, it's like
Two sets of
Glasses in front of
glasses.
yeah,
Glasses?
one is nearsighted, one is farsighted.
That guy kind of reminds me of Yanni if the cocaine worked.
I'll drink to that one. Ding ding.
That wasn't politically incorrect.
That was fantastic.
And yeah, it's hard. Like Yanni's not correct sometimes.
Now I can't unsee it.
Well, it's like, what do you call it? Rob Ford from Toronto. Like, you use drugs?
Right?
Like, are you like
I didn't know this was a crack house.
Yeah, like, no, I mean, like, every time he puts the crack pipe down, is he, like, fucking inhaling a hoagie?
I was just gonna
Like,
say shoving two
like, how do
hamburgers
you
in
do
his mouth.
crack that much, or at all?
You're
and
like the
stay that
world's
big?
fattest crackhead. You're
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
Very much so. Very
You're not
wrong.
good at being a drug addict.
Yeah. How would I embarrass you? Like this? Permission to go more.
Tube tops. Tube tops make weird boobs.
Wait, she's wearing a tube top to a fancy dig?
And a fancy dick.
To a fancy dig.
Oh, dick.
It's not a tube top. It's
That's-
a
yeah.
Oh,
blister.
never mind. I just saw the back top part.
Get your fashion right, Dave. 90s fashion.
You're talking to a guy who has no formal wear.
I rent.
Right
I'm
now,
wearing-
I
I
rent
couldn't
mine
even
as
go to a
cheaper.
funeral. Actually, I still would. But.
Yeah, I'm wearing the fanciest shirt I own, and it has a skull on it.
My fanciest shirt is
It's
a
actually a
t-shirt with
robot
Tux
blowing up the
picture on it.
parliament.
There you go. Yeah, it's better than a skull.
The
think
MPAA
he
can't
was-
sue me for pouring a beer.
I think he was. This was probably my.
Dave,
major...
you don't have funerals. You just throw funerals.
Ace Ventura was probably my major reason for wearing Hawaiian t-shirts in high school.
Oh,
Well, I
wow.
also was fat, so I could get away
Oh, I
with
thought you were gonna say gay.
Oh man.
He still
it. Gay
hasn't came
guys
to terms
and
with
fat
that.
guys can get away with Hawaiian shirts. I was the fat guy. And,
Or
you
if
know,
you're
depending
Hunter
on who you ask,
Hunter
you
S.
do.
Thompson. Hunter
Well,
Yeah.
you know something
Hunter.
funny? When I was a fat kid,
That was the
my
70s
favorite
though.
shirt was a shirt of like the fucking of like the Milky Way, which was really ironic because I was a fat kid. So a bitch of fat kid with like the part of the universe fucking on, like you're that big.
I always forget that we were both fat. Oh well, I never forget that I was a fat kid. That's it stays with me. But I always forget you were too. But I always forget you were too, Dave. Cheers, fat kids.
It gets better, fat kids.
Yeah, just stop fucking eating.
Don't worry, you'll find other interests.
As I remember, Harrison,
called
you were still pretty
booze.
good at stealing some couches.
Yeah, I could lift the couch with the best
You
one.
can lift a couch.
Yeah. But that was at the tail end of high school. When we stole those couches.
Procured, Harrison. Procured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the air.
I'm gonna
with
like, no.
committing crime.
That's...
No,
No.
it's such a.
What do you
Statute
call it?
of limitations.
Statute of limitations for
I
stealing
wasn't there when
alley
they
couches
stole the
is long
couches.
past.
Oh God, I don't think you can
They just
technically be
brought the
charged with
stolen
stealing
couches.
an alley couch.
Yeah.
They were
I
straight
don't,
couches.
so,
looking
I
for
don't
a
think
home.
somebody owns that.
No. He did threaten to call the cops, but we laughed at him as we ran away.
Don't worry, you'll catch the HIV.
Well, the thing was,
What,
is when
with
the
the Charlie
cops finally
Chains couch?
come, they blame me and Tyler Mannion for it. So, like, we need an identification check on the two guys that robbed the couches. And they pulled up me and Tyler Mannion's details.
Instead.
Instead.
With me standing next to the cops, them describing Tyler Scott. And then the guy goes, I've convinced him that I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And then the cop leans back into the cop car and goes, give me the description of the third guy. I'm standing there with a white shirt with black sleeves and jeans. The guy goes, about 6 foot tall, no jacket, white shirt, black sleeves, jeans. I look at him and go, I live at home, I don't need a couch! The guy was nice though, he said, alright, get the fuck out of here.
I live at home. I don't
Yeah.
need a couch.
He
And that's what
described
happens
me
when
to
you
a
leave your
T.
couches out
I
on
was,
the street.
yeah, I was so happy listening to the description of all my friends and being like, oh, he didn't see me. And then he's like, what about that last guy? Trying to give us that description. I'm like, oh.
So the moral of the story is be careful if
Yeah.
you're stealing couches.
Well,
from
don't,
others.
just don't steal couches. Especially from hoarders
It's
who
a
have
alley.
living room sets in their alley.
Yeah, it was that hoarder guy.
Okay,
Oh,
we're giving way too
gosh.
much description now. We'll actually be getting cops come to our doors now. Do you want to give them the year we did this?
No,
What time of
statute of
year?
limitations.
From what I
That's in
remember,
America, not here.
from what I remember, I was under the age anyway. So
No, there's
Yeah, we
still
were all-
statutes
we
of
were all under
limitations.
there.
We're all
here, isn't
minors.
there?
And
Do
I'm
what
pretty
as
sure he
kids
got his
do.
couches back too. So what would they even charge us with? Walking a couch a block and a half away
Took
from
your couches for a walk, dude.
Yeah, we took your couches for a
It's-
walk. Yeah.
It's technically mischief at that
Yeah,
point.
but what do you get? You're gonna get a fine or a fucking probation.
this guy, that we stole the couches from, he's just sitting at home right now watching this.
Yeah, you know what he does? Yeah. He has a Google alert and Yahoo alert for couch people who talk about.
He's been on the
couch
case
things.
for 20 years.
Yeah.
I discovered who stole my couches.
He's that much of a loon.
I
wouldn't be
showed up.
surprised.
I showed up at the party the next day because I ran from the cops. Didn't go back to the party. I just went home, and I showed up the next day to pick up a jacket or something like that, and they were all there, pulling their hair out and freaking out, about to call my mother and tell them to bring bail to the police station because they thought the cops had picked me up and arrested me.
And you'd went home.
Yeah, I just went home, slept it off.
Can you imagine their friends call to fucking try to get you out of jail and rat you out?
Yeah, that's exactly what they would have done. They're like, oh, we were 5 minutes to calling your mom and telling her she'd have to go get you out of jail. I was like, oh, thank fuck you didn't do that.
Yeah, man, I slept at home. I was cool. She thinks I'm fine.
So
Alright,
was he
I was
in
gonna
anything big before this?
Bite.
He was in
Fight
Living
Me?
Color. He started in Living Color.
Yeah, yeah, I know
Oh,
that.
that's right. I
In-
forgot about
He
But,
was
Living
like,
the
this
Color.
only
is
white
like-
guy on the show.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just I'm putting the idea together that you know what
In
makes
my ear.
good like actors good in good movies and then they go shitty is that he's working because he needs to live.
Yeah. No, he was.
He's doing this because his life's on the
This
line.
wasn't his. This was his first big one, but the first movie he did was a vampire movie called Once Bitten.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I've seen that too. Yeah.
And I want to say Courtney Cox was in it too, but I think I'm wrong. It was this weird,
Was she
creepy...
heavy?
Do not go in there.
She was big before, eh?
No, she was in... When she was skinny in Conan. Or no, He-Man.
Wasn't she fat? at one
Remember
point?
He-Man?
Yeah, but she might have been
was-
like a Carrie Fisher doing the yo-yo.
Yeah, she was like 16, man. Like, she was... I think she's always been skinny. That,
I'm
that
sorry,
was just
Carrie
a Friends
Fisher.
thing. That was a
You're
Friends
fine
joke.
and awesome now.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
that's why.
and I think the whole Friends joke was because she's fucking disgustingly skinny.
She's in.
So they made her the young fat girl. That's how they explained her being grossly skinny. Was because when she was a kid, she was a fat
Oh,
girl.
so she's like repulsed by it now?
Yeah, that was a character thing though.
Which isn't at all how it works.
No, that's not how it works.
It totally does look like a tube top, eh?
Yeah, I can see it
See
now.
how I made that mistake?
Yep.
Yep, 100%.
I gotta say though, now that I see it,
Only
yeah,
thing
you're
better
right.
than
Tube
tube top
tops
is
is
no
tube.
top.
No, but I'm saying like tube tops were just like duct taping tits down, right?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make boobs look weird.
Yeah, they do.
Fuck off the 70s.
Well, 'cause
Sorry,
I'm liking,
Sean.
I'm liking the whole. Yeah. Just destroy the whole decade you grew up in.
Yeah, guys, fuck off.
Yeah.
But also,
we don't have to apologize to Sean. We got a '70s kid right in the room here.
But also, the cocaine was probably pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I was too young to be honest. Like, it sucked for me all around. I was like 4 years old.
Find that
That's
ring.
some good shit.
Are you saying you were between a rock and a hard place?
Ah.
All right, welcome back.
It's okay,
to
the doctor said it was okay.
Yeah, you don't want to stop. You have to keep doing it, right?
Fucking come out of the uterus and they give you a crack bite.
Welcome back to Ace Ventura.
Yeah, this is the best part about driving a shit box. Hey, you drive like an asshole. That's a nice fucking $80,000, $100,000 car you have.
Yeah.
This is my $500 car. It could destroy yours.
Yeah, the people with nice cars are fun to brake test. That guy looks like a mutant. Jesus Christ. I let you do the sucking, but then you actually hit the mic with the can.
I let
Give me
you
this
do
goddamn yeah.
There's a zip left in it.
Damn it, Parrot, I'm trying to do my job.
I don't
I
want
would put my money on Ace in this.
to.
Like,
Yeah, look at
arm
that
wrestling?
beard.
I was
Do
gonna
not
say,
judge by the size.
Well, because
Not at
it's
all.
like Sylvester Stallone, you gotta put the hat on backwards.
that's what I
Uh,
mean. Was that a thing in the '90s? Was arm wrestling big in the '90s?
I think
Dude,
so.
arm wrestling is anything when there's drinking involved.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they have competition.
Harrison, every party that we've ever had.
Have you ever seen like an organized fucking arm wrestling
Oh
competition?
no, but they have those at pubs.
No, I'm saying at pubs too. In my life, I've never seen them. In the '90s,
No, the
they were
organized ones
everywhere.
are at pubs. Yeah.
Have you seen one at a pub?
Big
An organized
cities.
fucking arm wrestling?
I live in North Bay. I haven't seen shit.
Yeah.
I know about shit, but I definitely know I haven't seen it.
I've never even heard or seen one other than on television, and it's always a '90s movie.
I just like the real life ones with people I know.
In the drunk living room at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how the living room got drunk.
Because it was drinking with the piano.
Yeah.
Pianer.
Do you think that's an actual football player? Who they got to actually smile like that and do this little dance?
And to pretend to be gay?
Yeah.
Pretend.
I mean, does this
Yeah.
thing
Hey,
smell
does
like?
it smell like chloroform to you?
You beat me to it, man.
Quick question.
That wasn't a weekday cocktail skit before any other movie. Those on the world's worst pickup lines. We did it back when Gavin
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
remember this.
Oh, yeah.
And there was the line, "A, does this smell like chloroform?"
That was before the movie, whatever movie that was. We wrote that line.
There was something the other day that I heard from like a modern famous comedy movie, and I was like, I fucking said that 10 fucking years ago. Like I said that exact line. In a
What,
different
you
situation.
can handle the truth?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Stop, that hurts my bum.
Yeah, I say that every Thursday. And it's,
Fuck, we did
and
that
it's slowed
back
down.
when we were.
Not stop. Slow down
We did that back when we were shooting our movies on 8 mil.
Oh fuck yeah.
No, it was fucking.
Are these his everyday boots? They're like worn the fuck out at the bottom.
This is my daily boots.
They're my daily drivers.
Ace Ventura mad and being a dick for no reason is the best Ace Ventura.
What were they drinking? Long Island iced
They
teas?
have to be iced teas, yeah. Long Island, probably.
Which is actually pretty boozy.
Well, it's every white booze in tequila.
No,
So
that's,
Yeah, I can't drink hot.
that's not
It
beer.
is.
Oh,
like,
totally, man.
It is like the 90s.
I was gonna say,
though,
try this
so, like,
next.
It's a toss-up
Actually,
whether
do I
they're
still
like
have
conscious that people are
little
drinking all the
growler
time,
in my
or
fridge?
they're still in that
Or did I
stage
drink
where
that?
everybody's
Just drink my
drunk.
growlers.
There's
Okay.
lots.
I actually left it outside in the hot tub, and I went out. I brought it back in, and I was like, "Oh, outside's been a fridge the whole week, so
Yeah.
whatever."
Good.
I'm good, man. Thanks.
Don't you have beer in the car?
I drank them.
Oh, it doesn't matter, dude. Go
Okay.
grab.
We
grab-
have like 8 growlers in there. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Okay.
6.
I shall return.
No, I think he has fucking 2 or 3 in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Oh, you filled up R2?
No,
Or
I
did you
just-
buy
I
them?
bought 3.
Oh, well, we have 2 empty growlers here.
Well, 'cause
What do you? Oh.
Yeah, that's the extra 2 on top of our 6-pack.
What? I was gonna say I have a 1 in here. Not a bathroom though.
Oh, shit, I've just been pissing on the couch. I'm sorry.
We're used to that from you guys.
Chances are.
That's hilarious because it's true. And in all fairness, I've never peed on one of your guys' couches.
No, but it's pretty bad when somebody says, "Hey Harrison, tell the cat pee story," and I gotta say
Cat-
which
which
one.
one? Well, didn't you guys have like 20 minutes of video of me pissing in different places?
I've been
Jesus.
You got the
We
same
could
man
make
who
it-
saved your
I
life.
got
We
a
can make a
raped on
20
my-
Oh, I
minute
know
content.
that. I didn't even know you did that until like 3 years later, and I'm watching the video, and I'm like, I nearly died. Whose arm's that?
Was it the window pee or the
Yeah.
banister pee?
I got raped
no, this
on
was
one of
in
their coaches,
Toronto.
okay?
Oh, okay.
I was about to
Raped
raped. What?
on one of their coaches. You're talking about
Yeah, it was
peeing?
the long couch. It was that old
Man rape. It exists, a thing.
It is.
dude. Harry and I watched it all high on shrooms, and we giggled.
It wasn't man
He's
on man
raping?
either.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
was
talking about that
freaking
kind of
New
man rape.
Year's Eve. Me, Laura, and you were standing by
It
the
was
bar. It was
female
at the end of the
raping
night.
man.
It was
I've woken up that way once.
Jessica.
Wake up having sex and you look over
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh,
And
where
she
am I?
was jerking him off underneath
Yeah,
the blanket
yeah,
on
yeah.
the couch.
Next time, don't
You-
say
I
the
didn't
full
wake
name.
up.
I covered my face.
telling me I got raped.
This immediately gets posted, so I can't beat that
great.
out.
You're like, oh, great.
But I don't
Oh.
think she'll listen to it either.
Yeah. Probably won't catch on.
No.
Anyhow,
Why did she check the railing for anything?
I said it really low. Probably didn't hear.
I
it.
know, I'm just fucking.
You can whisper into mics, you know.
Fucking this guy. He's got like. It must be kind of weird to be one of those dudes with like constantly black around the eyes. Like, you ever met those people?
Yeah.
I have been racking my brain for like a good 5 years now, trying to figure out what they're doing in their lives to do that. Because it's got to be something.
No,
they're
some people it's just
ingesting, or-
natural.
You think it's just like the way they look?
I
'Cause,
don't
like,
know. It's got to be.
when I have black
a-
around my
They
eyes?
stay up to. Like, he's a cop. He's got like.
no, it's maybe a vitamin deficiency. Could be
Yeah.
lack of
Because
sleep.
I've met people
it
like
could
that.
be-
They're
Well,
perfectly
everybody
normal.
has them. I can
They're
see
way
them
more
on-
normal than me.
Yeah, but I can see him. I can see him on you guys. Like everybody has a little bit of it, but some people.
Like,
Like
this
you
is a
said,
crime
it's just-
investigation. Let's
it's
pack the
mine's
room
lack
with
of
people.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has that.
We need as
But
many
like not like that
fingerprints
fucker.
in here
No.
as
His cop,
possible.
like that's just
No.
seems like he has permanent black eyes.
Yeah, and like
And
it's
I
like
think-
in every role he's ever done too. Is he's
Yeah.
always got.
This is another part of the movie that makes it like universally accepted by everybody because of these speeches Ace Ventura does. Like he just shuts everybody up in the room and just goes on this big long fucking like monologue explaining how stupid they all are and how he's
Yeah.
a genius. Like it's like the best thing in the world.
And that any idiot should have caught this.
Yeah.
Hey man, that knife of perception is pretty sharp. It can cut through quite a lot of bullshit.
Yep.
If you're a perceptive motherfucker.
Knife of
Yeah.
perception.
Knife.
you
I
fucking-
know,
that's,
that was
that's
so
a D&D
clever.
joke I should have made, you asshole.
You're just mad you didn't make it.
I'm very
That's
upset I didn't
why-
make that joke.
We
I
can
don't
talk
even
about it
play
after the
D&D.
show, man.
You gleaned that joke from my nerdiness, not your own.
Oh shit, Harrison, it's in the air. Everybody get out of the room.
Yeah, you're gonna catch D&D.
You're gonna
Get out.
I've caught worse.
If your D&D and my Magic the Gathering mixed together, end times are near, man. End times.
I was just talking with the D&D nerds last night. That
D&D
my
nerds.
that's a blind spot, a giant nerd blind spot for me is Magic. I don't. I vaguely, my brother.
Well, I
plays
could
a bit,
cover you
but-
on that front.
Yeah.
Hey, can we start doing magic tournaments again, guys? I'd
My
like
deck's
that.
ready to go.
I have a massive collection. I probably have like 500,000 cards.
I gave all my land to my brother.
Didn't I give you a shit ton of land?
Yeah, but
God.
land's worthless. It doesn't matter.
It is
Well, it was
worthless.
just
I've got
it was
so
sitting
much
in a
more.
fucking box, like everything, and like I was like, I'm never gonna play this, and he plays it
I
all
mean,
the time.
Harry, I'll never go in that box again.
Yeah.
Dust up the
That's,
cobwebs.
that's a lot of boxes you
Yeah.
just described.
All of them.
The problem with Courtney Cox is
I was calling myself a slut, now you're calling me fucking.
Gay.
No, I'm never gonna fuck ever again.
Oh, is he
Oh,
realizing
this is-
it's the coach that only coached half a
No,
year?
no, no.
It's
this
the
is
kicker.
dog dream.
Oh.
Back when I was a kid, I had this dream. And then when I woke up, I had this scar right above my.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a dog scare story.
dog.
Yeah.
And then she goes in.
I get right up to my door.
I literally
Rubber,
did
rubber,
that
rubber.
for
Again,
a
this is
year.
the problem with doing a movie that is enjoyable and good and everybody loves.
Yeah.
You guys can't even hear it, and you guys.
And
are
we're still
absorbed.
staring at it. Wait, I want to see the laugh.
And we were fretting about closed captions.
Yeah, good thing we have. We should have got subtitles, I think. Because no one's seen this before. We're not sure about the why.
It's not shut off. I just whatever. I've seen it 1,000 times. I'd rather listen to you guys. Is it not plugged in anymore?
Yours is working.
Yep.
Okay, well, whatever.
Let's see. It was working. You just
This one's not working.
yeah,
Here,
this one.
we're not using them anyways. The consulate style.
Translate it for me
Who
here.
the hell is that? Ray Finkel. You know the story of Ray Finkel? Again, we could probably just
Yeah.
turn it off, and actually do the whole movie. Just one of
Can
us.
I be
take each
Courtney
story.
Cox?
Yeah, you be Courtney Cox. I'll be Ace Ventura.
That actually, Courtney Cox. Imagine she would be perfect for a porn. Like she doesn't even have to change her name to like a porn name. She could just be I'm Courtney
And,
Cox.
and she's not the friend.
She'd probably
that-
have to get a tit job.
I'll be
Yeah.
Einhorn.
No, there's a place for tiny titted porn stars.
I'm sure there's-
Is it the teen?
Guys, you're talking.
Yeah, she could be a teen until she's like 45.
Yeah.
You guys are talking to the king of itty bitty titties right here.
Yeah.
Not
You're
anymore,
the
Dave.
You're the president of the itty titty.
There you go.
Itty titty bitty
No,
committee.
itty bitty.
Itty bitty titty
Titty
committee.
committee.
Yeah.
There you go. Resolved.
Cool. Keep it over there.
So titty is what I gathered from that.
Titty.
Hey.
Titty.
I'm gonna release the cock and.
This is the best sex scene in any movie ever.
Release the cockin'? That's fantastic. Doesn't she have the worst fucking set of granny undies in here? Or am I
No,
still?
you don't see anything. They do the whole L-shaped fucking
Oh.
blanket, which I never noticed until somebody brought it up to me.
I wonder if Ace
Yeah, but
Ventura's
look,
favorite
when
position
you
is
see-
doggy style.
But
When you see a couple in bed after having sex, and the guy has his whole chest showing, and the girl has her tits covered. Like, have you ever imagined what the blanket looks
Tits
like?
covered.
Yeah, she has her tits covered, and the guy doesn't have his whole chest is exposed.
I never noticed that.
You'll know every time you see a post-sex scene in a movie, you'll notice it now.
Yeah.
Because the blanket is in an L shape, which doesn't make any sense because nobody ever does that.
Yeah.
After you're done having sex, the girl doesn't mind if
Cover
you can
her
see her
tits.
tits.
Yeah, exactly. Unless she's an actress who's never met the other dude before
Yes.
until this day.
Don't look at my breasts.
I think this is the reason that In the Jungle kind of turns me on to this day.
A whole bunch of eyes watching you fuck.
No, the song.
Oh.
In the jungle, my jungle. Get a little half chub every time I hear it.
Is that your Barry White right there?
Yeah, it is.
So next time I'm over, I know what to play to get you in the mood.
I love that too. Whoa, 3 times? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I must be tired.
still
Yeah,
here.
Dave,
What?
sit on it or put it down,
Sit on
face
it.
them down.
Home of Race Stinkle.
Stinkle.
Laces out.
There's apparently I've read about, never seen. There's apparently a lot of deleted scenes of this house of Ace Ventura going through that made this couple a lot crazier and really creepy and weird. So they cut
Because
it
it's
all
an
out.
actual place.
Well, no, it was just this couple were really good at playing crazy, and they went off and they just filmed
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
stuff,
Oh, I
and they're
want
like,
to see
yeah,
the deleted scenes.
That's
now.
not for
they
this
can't-
film.
Exactly, they're like, we can't do this much of this crazy. And a clean pair of shorts.
And a clean pair of shorts. That's one thing about Jim Carrey. Like a lot of his movies, they have like the outtakes at the end.
Yeah.
Because he does do a lot of improv too, right?
Well, this is also
the-
back in the time. This is exactly the time when there's a lot of it's popular to do the outtakes
Yeah.
after the credits, like Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah.
Like,
You ever see the bloopers from Liar Liar?
yeah.
They're better than the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch that 15 minutes.
There's a reason they added those to the
Yeah,
credits.
yeah.
You couldn't use this, but
It's hilarious.
his ad lib is good.
And it just looks like he's enjoying himself all the time.
Yeah.
Like whenever they fuck something up, he looks like he's having a good time, and everybody
Give
around him
me
looks like it.
that.
Don't grab
That's-
a gun by the barrel. That gets hot in an instant.
That's the librarian from Ghostbusters.
What's
Are you on your period today?
What's a
What does
ghost?
that have to do with anything?
What's a Ghostbuster?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not even gonna dignify that.
You ever been slimed?
I'm slimed. I'll stop right
We'll
there.
just end that right there.
He's like, no, I'm the slammer.
When did this get onto Bukkake?
How did we get there? How did we get there?
About 6 to 8 inches ago.
What exactly
is-
is bukkake?
What does he say here? What does he? Shut up. Okay, we're not describing that.
Ah, come on.
What does he say here? The engines.
Like
No,
a
she's-
snowball, guys.
Snowball.
Well, that's okay. Everyone knows.
I thought it was a shot.
Oh, it's a shot.
It's a
I've been
shot
asking
you share with
bartenders.
your friends.
I've been asking bartenders for snowballs for like years.
That's why they keep coming here to telling you to come back at 2:30.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not getting served then. Oh.
What is he? Yeah, I'm gonna get there. What does he say there?
I get
she's
Bukkakes
great-
and snowballs all the time, but God forbid I ask for a sex on the beach.
Football-shaped cookies. Oh, how romantic.
Laces out.
Laces out.
What did he say there? He says, the
Little
engine's running,
footballs.
but no one's behind the wheel.
Yeah.
I fucking love that line. Ray ain't coming home.
That's like the old lady they brought home in that Shameless episode.
Can we keep
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
There's nobody behind the
Oh,
wheel.
yeah.
Ginger or whatever.
I remember I used to dance and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then,
Yeah.
you were a dancer?
Oh,
I
no,
was
I never
a dancer.
danced. Yeah. Marino.
Hi, Dan.
Oh, that's harsh.
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
This lady is super creepy.
So I'm assuming he wrote all this and did this. She
Yeah.
didn't set this room up. This
No.
is
It's
Finkel
the
who did
kid,
this. Okay,
yeah.
alright. I always assumed this was her room.
No, it's Finkel's.
I'm just realizing now that Finkel set this all up. I thought
These are Finkel's parents.
Yeah, because
Wow.
Finkel came back and lived here, set this room up, and then went to
Took
get
off.
the sex change. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, we're in the movie.
He watches,
Spoiler alert.
he watches Dan Marino fuck it up over and over again on film. Yeah, yeah.
And it just says died.
Well, he
down
watches
the
himself fuck it up. And
Yeah.
then
No, but
blames
it's Dan's
Tangerino.
fault because the
That's-
laces were in.
They were out.
Laces out.
It was just a field goal too.
Like it would have made a hell of a difference.
Bowl.
So why does
I
that
could
guy?
do that when I was 12 years old.
Why does that guy before
Right,
they
the
lose?
revenge.
Yeah, why does he have a revenge sign before the Dolphins lose the World Series? Is he just prepared that they fuck up?
I think it was like
Well,
A take-home
he's
game.
probably expecting it to win. So
So this is revenge for losing before.
mm,
Yeah, that's pretty ambiguous.
oh, square 90-degree angle phone.
Alright, I'm just gonna say right now, Courtney Cox is fucking smoking, and she's always been smoking, and she always will be.
Dude, any real human being that would hit that would break her in half.
No, well,
What's that
nowadays,
string attached to
man,
that phone?
She's got a video. I really
It's
like
so you don't lose it, right? You don't lose the hand part, right?
Yeah.
It's just like a string.
What's that curly cord attached to the receiver?
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't share that.
I love the 90s. They have the Blues Brothers fucking
LTD, man.
cruisers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as Men in Black. Ford LTD.
Jesus.
They went from
You
LTDs
mean-
to
you mean
Crown
the,
Vics.
You mean the Ford POS?
Well,
Piece of shit.
well, they went from LTDs to Crown Vics, and now they're driving Tauruses.
we got all the technology.
The last cop who gave me a ticket, the one for the suspended license,
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, so this is the Crown Vic," and he's like, "Oh, this is way better." I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I'm shaking my head. I'm like,
Oh, look, Gene's truck.
You'd rather be driving a Ford Taurus than a fucking Crown Vic? I don't think so.
Gene, where you
This kid's
going?
truck.
He actually just run over 2 cops.
Yep.
In this movie, that truck was less than 10 years old.
We had, when I was a kid, we had a Bronco. Around this time, we probably had it in the driveway. When we
Oh, this is a Chevy version of the Bronco.
Oh, that's not the Bronco.
No.
Yeah,
Blazer.
It's a Blazer.
That's the Blazer.
The original Blazer, K5. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's,
The old
That's
trailer
a
for
party
golf.
trick.
That's fucking bullshit. So it is.
Well, yeah.
It's an old party trick.
And taking out concrete pillars with your Buick.
Those were
Let's-
come on,
whatever the
Dave.
fuck that is.
Yeah, and the grass took him out.
Apparently all the copyrights are off on now, eh?
No, those, the what is it? It goes into
For this, it's
after-
lifetime. And it's lifetime of the corporation. So if the
Yeah,
corporation that
no,
owns it
it's-
is still
it's
alive?
50 years after the corporation.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
50 years after the lifetime of the owner, but if the owner is the corporation and the corporation exists into perpetuity,
But that didn't
then
start.
it's forever owned.
That didn't start until the 70s, I believe. So
That's
anything
correct,
made
yes.
before the 70s is just 50 years after the creator.
That's
not
right.
the owner.
That's correct, yes. Unless it was sold beforehand
Yes.
to a company that then fucking got
Became copyrighted it afterwards.
Because they had a period where they were like, well, any companies that own fucking shit that they bought from other people can fucking file to own it.
Because
perpetuity.
they were considering companies people.
Yeah,
That's
No,
what
that's not till
because
like
corporations
2000.
No,
are
no, no.
considered
That's
people
when it
and
all
not-
started snowballing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then they had to start.
Snowballing.
Yeah.
They had to start justifying themselves as if they were real people.
And they had to start
And you're like, no,
it
you're a
and all that
corporation.
stuff
You're
as a
a fucking
person
hat.
corporation instead of just a corporation.
Yeah.
Oh god, I wish I still had some of my wine t-shirts.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
And I also wish I was still fucking 300, 400 pounds. Big land whale fucking rolling around on the floor.
I think you just predicted my future.
Dude, if you were still that and you had your hobbies, you would be like a walkie-talkie stereotype.
I'd be
You'd
the
be comic book
computer
nerd from-
I'd be the computer nerd from South Park.
No, you'd be
Fucking sit in front
no,
of
no,
the-
you'd be comic book nerd. From,
I was
from
comic book
Simpsons.
guy.
That's the same thing. It's the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Oh, this is the.
Your gun's sticking in my head.
Yeah, I was just gonna say again. There's so many lines from this movie that just we could quote all fucking day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Your gun's sticking.
This is the first time I ever saw the whole.
Oh, we're also all watching this with not any lick of sound, by the way.
Yeah, we're not
Oh,
listening
yeah.
to it at all. We don't need it.
We've seen this. Yeah.
This is the first movie I saw the joke of scrubbing yourself in the shower after something tragic.
Yeah,
happened.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
I never actually saw somebody legitimately do that from a being traumatized. I saw Ace Ventura do it. It's just like the Bugs Bunny shows. Like there's so many references in Bugs Bunny that are 30 years before we were born. Like James Cagney. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Yeah.
But I could do I know an
You know
impression
of.
him. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
an impression if somebody does the voice. I'm like, oh, that's James Cagney.
Ew, shoulder pads.
Those are huge shoulder pads. Look at
Yeah.
that.
They look like
she's
tumors.
a football fucking player.
Well,
Oh,
She is!
zing!
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? You see that?
Zing!
Goddamn late 80s, early 90s.
Sometimes I'm so stupid I'm funny.
Well, I can't believe you
That's
were
called a happy
trying
accident,
to do
Harrison.
that. Yeah. Hat
Hat trick.
trick. It's a football saying.
Oh, here's
isn't it?
Dark Eyes.
Sorry,
Looks
I've
like
been-
he actually had some sleep.
I haven't slept in 40 years.
You guys want donuts?
Is that just like an Italian thing, maybe?
last night I ran out of vanilla ice cream and I struck my wife.
That's What's a couple tonight, Ty? Like, he's not talking at all, and then all of a sudden he's just like, smash.
That's the fucking perfect podcast digress. He uses no shit until he has gold. I'm looking at you guys.
Dan, just quit talking.
Did you guys just get needs improvements?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they quit giving us grades.
I'm gonna start grading the best performance of the show.
Well, you keep asking me back and stuff.
Yeah.
Or wait, no,
So
I just keep
obviously-
showing up.
Yeah.
You don't actually ask me to come. Okay, Dan's
We
on
need to
another
finish
one.
fucking
No,
hours.
Dan, it's because it's called Watch With Us, not Watch With Harrison alone.
Yeah, because you sit there and watch like.
Oh yeah, you guys can listen to that too. They're
It'd just be
fucking awful.
porn.
Yeah, let's
first-
listen
the
to
first, like-
Harry watch something
I'm never
alone.
listening to an episode of myself ever. I was here.
Oh, it's all over my legs.
I'll do the listening so you guys don't have to. Don't worry.
What are you, quality control?
I'm quality control. Very little.
Just
quality.
put me in, coach. I'm
Say
ready to
There's
play.
there's some quality in that, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is one of the most quoted things. This whole him being a crazy person, crazy football person.
A mentally handicapped.
I was trying to clean it up.
Just
but
put me in, coach. I'm
It's
ready
okay.
to play.
Like,
That's
people-
gonna be not PC at any point anyway,
No,
so
I know. I'm
whatever.
surprised he didn't.
I just say whatever
Uh,
I do, like.
You never go full on retard. Just saying.
What's that from? I now forget
Tropic
what
Thunder.
that
Tropic
is.
Thunder,
What it
yeah.
is. Like, you know when you say something
Simple
so
Jack.
much. Yeah.
It's Simple Jack.
You do Simple Jack.
I was telling Dave this the other day. I'm reading this audiobook from this.
How do you read an audiobook?
Right.
You
Leave
mama
it in
your
make
audiobooks,
me
right?
happy.
But it was recorded in like the 80s before.
I actually love that movie. I thought it was hilarious.
That was good too.
Before Asian accents were inappropriate.
Uh-huh.
So he
Oh,
starts,
that's gold.
Yeah, he starts this Asian accent, and
Got any
it's
jelly
just
beans?
brutal. And he's
What
a white
fucking
guy
jelly beans?
who's doing like Sean Connery, and then like fucking the next guy talking is a fucking and I'm listening to it going, oh god, it's awful. But
Hey, Guaylo.
oh
Wow,
shit,
that's impressive,
that's the
Dave.
doctor from Ghostbusters. That's the one of the. Oh no, is
No,
it
it's not.
in Ghostbusters 2? No, he's not the doctor. Is he the mayor?
Ghostbusters 4?
Is that out yet? 3? The girls?
Bill Murray's gonna be in it, for the record.
Apparently, they're all the ones that are alive are gonna make a cameo.
Yeah, I see that. I was
Other
about to
than-
say.
I think it's Ramus, right? The one dead.
Yeah, Harold.
I always said Arnold, but I think you're right. It's Harold Ramis. Again, none of us are listening to it, but the soundtrack's playing in our heads.
Well, he's the perfect guy.
Halftime!
Just like ostriches into the thing. Oh, I found where I need to go.
One of the very few continuity errors in this movie we were about to see. I remember seeing this when I was a kid because I watched this movie so much. You know when you see continuity errors when you're an adult when somebody tells you about them and you're like, oh, okay, I've seen the movie.
Oh,
a
I always
billion
noticed them when I
times."
was a kid, man.
I never
But
noticed.
there's always a few that you notice when you're a kid, and you're like, yeah, I noticed that all the time, but I never brought it up. Like I never said anything. But like when he collides into this box and then it collapses on him, you'll see the box completely collapse.
And later
rip
it's
apart.
not.
Yeah, and then later it all the
This
walls-
was filmed before this.
Turn it off! Fuck this movie.
It's
I don't-
ruined.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Spoiler alert.
I thought we were watching The Mask.
But for a movie made in the 90s to only have one error like that, it's pretty impressive. They did their.
No, another error was the laces weren't out.
Do we ever actually see the laces in or out though?
I don't think we do.
Yeah, but it wasn't the whole point that the laces were in. That's why I fucked up.
Yeah.
No. It's because they have a difference of opinion. Marino said, "Yes, I put the laces out. I always put the laces out. That's my job." And
So did-
Stinkle says,
What's
they
it
go
like
out.
watching a movie that says "Die Dan" for like half an hour?
And actually, I feel a little scared.
There's even little "Die Dan" cozies.
I'd actually have one of those.
Fuck, man, I'm gonna.
Again, my
Yeah.
future.
The best.
That's what I'll be
You
knitting in 10
I was
years.
gonna say, you could get every gift from now on you get for
In
Dan.
about
You could
9
write
months
in
from
red
now,
blood,
Kat.
die
Die
Dan
Dan,
on
die.
it, and it'd make every gift that much better.
Yeah.
Right?
Not like, love you, Dan. Die, Dan, die.
Eat, Randy.
Oh,
Eat,
wow.
Randy.
Yeah. See, all the
yeah.
walls go down, and now all the walls are up.
Oh, well, maybe he did a quick repair with the tape. Like, for that split second we looked away.
His jizz is like glue.
Exactly.
That's a quick fucking hand job in that cut.
Snowball.
Yeah, you had one prepared in his mouth.
I've been holding this one.
It's like chew. He just has it in his cheek.
Oh, fuck me. I got a
28?
really
That
good
shit is prime.
Visual.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah, once again, you don't even need captions. Just fucking read the lips.
Yeah.
I think he said holy snowball.
Yeah.
I think the word of the day is snowball.
What's a snowball? Well, you see, boys and girls.
You better not tell me you love Jesus now, Dan.
It was on sound like.
I missed that. That went right over my head.
That's how I'm sound talks now.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I am so.
Talk
I do
about
not
wash
want
the
to see
fuck out.
This,
That
cowboy
Western
movie,
thing?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just found
I
out
think we
about it
talked
now.
about this last week. Like, because we both like Western, so I was like, oh, you know, like, kind of like interested.
The
Then-
Ridiculous Six
Yeah.
Oh.
instead of Fantastic Seven.
I don't want to give him.
Dirty
I
It's
Dozen.
the
The Dirty
ridiculous
Dozen. It's the
six where they go
Magnificent
look for
Seven.
their dad.
It's the Magnificent Seven originally.
Yeah, yeah, that's
and,
what it is.
And then they
The
did the
Ridiculous Six.
Hateful Eight, which is Quentin Tarantino's new movie, and now they did Ridiculous Six. because
Apparently, Tarantino announced that he's only going doing 2 more movies and then he's done.
he says that every time he does a movie.
Yeah. But then he
Because
makes a
his-
badass
Well,
movie. I'm
also,
like, ew.
He's like behind a half a dozen other movies as
Yeah.
well with
And, like,
Rodriguez and like.
His theory. Do you want to close that door? His theory is the last 4 movies of every director are shit. They're the worst 4 movies he ever made. So as long as he keeps on making movies that are better than the ones he's done before.
Has
he keeps on
Tarantino
making
made a shitty movie?
That's
though?
what I mean. Yeah, but his theory is every director's their last 4 movies are the worst ones they ever did, and he hasn't made a shitty one yet. So
Quentin Tarantino?
yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, what movie are you gonna say is shitty?
I don't
don't say
know.
fucking. What's that bitch's name? The black girl.
Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown.
Jackie
Best
Brown
movie ever.
was good.
Yeah, Jackie Brown was awesome.
I wasn't the hugest fan of Planet Terror.
I like that
It
one. He
wasn't
didn't do that
bad.
one. That was Rodriguez.
Yeah. Didn't he do,
Death Proof.
yeah, he
See,
did Death Proof
Death
and
Proof-
Rodriguez was...
Or the other one was not Quentin Tarantino, right?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
right, okay. So.
So Death Proof was okay, I thought.
yeah.
Yeah, but see, it still wasn't one of the, like, it wasn't as good as like, Four Rooms.
I
Jackie
mean, like
Brown.
I wouldn't count that as a Quentin
Reservoir
Tarantino
Dogs.
movie.
Yeah,
just
okay.
just like what's the movie called?
Did he make,
the vampire one?
Pulp Fiction?
Till
Dusk
Dusk
Till
Till
Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, I don't.
And
it's
that
a
was
good
a
movie,
split, and it wasn't bad. It
Yeah,
was
but-
actually pretty good. I'm just not a huge fan of vampire movies.
and I still don't consider that a Tarantino movie.
yeah,
a Tarantino
it's,
movie is one he directed all the way through,
Yeah,
Okay,
start to finish.
like
Reservoir
Pulp
Dogs.
Fiction,
Pulp
Right, yeah,
Fiction.
yeah. And if you go by that,
Royale with
Four
cheese.
Rooms.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Kill Bill series, but
Really?
it
I-
was
I wasn't-
wasn't bad.
I wasn't.
It was
on-
what it was.
Yes,
It was what it
yeah,
was.
Yeah.
They were bad movies, but
The second one
There were some
explained
good
a lot
parts.
of the first.
There was some
like,
good parts.
they're apparently doing volume 3.
Well, that may be
Oh, it's
pushing
Dave
it.
Carrot.
It's gonna be no.
Bill's
it's gonna
not
be 10
there.
years later, and it's gonna be the daughter of
Oh,
the
that
black
makes
girl.
sense.
Remember,
Oh.
she says,
Yep.
if you have a problem with this in 10 years, you come find me.
Yeah, and
That's- it's
she's
gonna be
gonna
that.
finally come find her.
So
that
she-
makes sense.
So
I'll
what's
agree
her
with
name?
that one then.
What's her name will be Kill Bill. It'll be Kill.
Yeah, wasn't
because
she
Bill's actually
Black
dead because
Mamba's
he
daughter?
choked himself
So
banging
it'll be
a
Kill
hooker.
Black Mamba or Kill Mamba or whatever. It'll
Whatever.
be the story of this little girl trying to find what's her name, Karen.
Uma Thurman.
Uma
That's it,
Thurman.
Uma Thurman. I was gonna call her.
Poison Ivy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's also in Batman and Robin.
The classic scrubbing in the shower scene. Lois is Einhorn. Oh, this is the.
And he's still showing.
Yeah.
Like,
He's gonna do the whole
Oh.
gun digging into my hip thing after this. This actually makes me more sick than fucking a man. having that much gum in your mouth.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah, because
throw
it
up.
tastes.
That's
It's a
so
ball of
gross.
nothingness.
Well, it's not. He's putting so much in. It's so flavorful right now. Like the flavor hasn't gone away from the first one.
Yeah.
Like that's just gross. It's actually making me a little queasy thinking about that.
I'd much rather have a penis in my mouth than 5 sticks of gum.
Seriously, I would.
That can be arranged.
Alrighty.
You can pick which one you
Oh
got.
fuck, man, I love you all.
Well, Dave's almost back. We'll let him start.
Good night. Fuck you, I love you all.
I call thirsty thirds.
Oh, that's a true snowball.
I'll take floppy fours.
Floppy, I haven't heard that one. Floppy boys, I like that.
Well, by that point, you're probably pretty floppy.
Exactly.
Filthy fits.
Fifths, filthy fifths.
Because the Viagra kicked in.
Just fucking duct taped a popsicle stick.
I'll take the tragic tent.
Oh,
Tragic.
we just skipped a whole
Yeah.
shit ton of numbers.
Yeah.
Sloppy sevens.
using the same thing for seconds.
Second and
Nasty
seventh.
nines.
You just reuse sloppy.
It's getting sloppy more than once.
I'm pretty sure it's soggy.
Sleazy, sloggy.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. I like soggy.
Soggy sevens.
Soggy sevens.
The hateful eight.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's not gonna be a fun fuck. I hate.
No.
It's gonna be very hate. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's a hate fuck.
You're a whore.
Yeah, you've officially traveled into horror territory. after
And you're reevaluating how fucking bad of a person you
Laces
That's
out,
not
guys.
How much I'd
Laces
rather
out.
some gum in my
You
mouth.
see that? Football.
She's gonna do it in a skirt.
The 12 on a shelf.
are.
No.
So what do you guys
George.
think? Is this an actual woman or is this a post-op man?
I think it's Caitlyn Jenner.
She's a hero, and what is
I
it?
love this. This is a great part when he puts that fan in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes a fucking foot and a half.
Wouldn't you be electrocuted before a foot?
Batteries don't electrocute you.
It's waterproof.
Battery's gonna electrocute the shit out of you, dude.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I
like,
no control over
Isn't
her.
it all just electricity?
That's right.
It doesn't matter what's running the
no, but
electricity.
I mean like a battery like with 4 double A's in it.
Oh,
It's
no,
not
no,
yeah,
no.
it's
That's
just
not
gonna
what I'm
short.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna short. It's not gonna
Here it comes.
I'm thinking like interrogation car battery.
Yeah, car battery is good if you yeah.
So you guys want to bust this myth? We can try this in the water with a little propeller fan.
Oh yeah. Like
My
you can
thing
move
is,
that
why
much.
do you
What a
even
waste.
use it? I know.
I was gonna say no, but what a waste of time busting Ace Ventura myths. Like,
Hey, come on, man. It'll be fun.
Hook me up
Catching
to
a
an
bullet in
Acme
your-
rocket and shoot me no
That's
space.
a
See
good
if that
one.
who
works.
can catch a bullet in their teeth?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Next you're gonna tell me is that woman is a man.
Yeah.
That one I got.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be true.
That's another thing. 2 random assholes kidnapping a dolphin. The dolphin's gonna be dead in 25 minutes. How long do you think we can keep a dolphin alive, Dave?
Did you guys,
Well,
did you guys
how-
ever see that documentary about the chick in the 60s who like used to drop a bunch of LSD and went to hang out with dolphin researchers and ended up fucking a dolphin?
No.
No, it feels like something I want to
Yeah.
watch.
Dolphins have like the.
They're
This
mammals.
dolphin, this dolphin
Do that.
fell in love with her because she was like paying attention to it and shit. And then all of a sudden, it like, and then when
Yes, they're
when they were like, you
mammals.
can't do this anymore, like, cause they flooded a room so the dolphin could live with humans to see how much they could fucking like
Yeah, but
interact.
this was voluntary. This girl was like, okay, she started getting humped by a dolphin, and she's like, I'm just gonna let this happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it
Or
worked
did
out-
she? Did she
It was
go
over
in there?
time.
Yeah, she went in there and like, I know this. Yeah.
Exactly.
Did she start it, or did she just let it happen?
Well, no, like they flooded.
She was
the room,
asking for
so
it.
they were hanging out. They were hanging out.
What
Did
was
you
she
see what
wearing?
I was just gonna say, why'd you do that?
No, dude, it was exactly like a dog.
She was
They were
wearing
hanging out
marine
with it, and
blue.
they started
Yeah.
fucking her leg.
Yeah.
And then so all of a sudden they started like, then she started fucking, jerking it off, and then fucking,
Whoa.
yeah,
Start blowing a dolphin.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
so then
he came out
this
of
dolphin
blowhole.
fell in love with her, and they learned a whole bunch of shit about the dolphins. And then the project was canceled, and they were like, well, that's it, blah blah blah. And then
And
she
then
had to break up with the dolphin,
Oh,
so
wait,
then the
no,
dolphin
that-
killed itself because they're the
dolphin
only.
killed itself?
Yeah, dolphins can commit suicide.
Huh.
They're apparently like they're
I'm
on
swimming
that
through red
echelon of
lobster.
intelligence.
Did she like have a hard time getting over?
Oh yeah, she's still alive, and just that's what this documentary is like. This is an old
She had a hard
lady
time
being
to
like,
see
yeah,
through?
back in these days, there's a whole bunch of old film of her and fucking like.
And this like old 90-year-old girl mitts on camera letting a dolphin fuck her.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of getting hard now.
I really like Flipper, guys.
No, it's just so dirty.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
It's the dirtiest
I
thing
haven't
I've
seen
ever heard.
Flipper, but I have seen that.
Oh my god, he is actually getting hard, guys. Look at this.
He's pitch intense.
Welcome to my world, guys.
Harry, what are you watching?
Dolphin.
A documentary about SeaWorld?
It's Flipper's on. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Flipper's on.
I'm not saying would you fuck a sheep. I'm saying would you fuck a sheep if you were a sheep.
Hey guys, this guy just said he fuck a sheep.
Yo, I found the opposite movie to Blackwater.
Is it Redwater?
No, Whitewater.
I-
Huh.
Oh.
What you got her, man?
Free Willy.
Free Willy, yeah.
Which
Free
one?
Willy was about... No, never mind. Look, I preemptively stopped a ding, 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 ding.
Before we ding,
First
we're just
one.
gonna stop.
I had to like pour the beer away from my mouth, and I spilled on myself.
I was just gonna say it.
We have yet to get a true spit take on the show. So.
I have.
You almost. That would have been the first one, right? You got it. You didn't spit your beer all over the place, but you almost did.
That's because Cass a champ.
Yeah, and I said
Well,
that would have been the first.
Fair enough. Okay.
But you do hold the record for a couple of firsts on the show.
Yeah. Back in my day, I gave Charlie Chapman a hand job.
Did he make any noise?
When I was done, he did.
He was silent the whole time. Never broke character.
Never broke it. Or eye contact.
Well, he wasn't allowed to look at.
Played up at that 16 frames per second, running at 24. The extra speedy.
It's so weird, the double standard. If the race or if the genders were reversed in this whole scenario, and it was a girl that would become a man and fucked the whole department of women, would these women be scratching their tongues and then finding out?
There'd be lawsuits.
There's a department of women?
We can't laugh too hard at that one.
Even the chicks laughing.
Just the way he said it.
D-O-W.
Oh, it's okay. They're out for lunch.
You want to go play poker? You need to file for a permit for that.
Oh,
No
fiction
fun.
can be fun.
No
This is the
fun.
best speech of the whole movie. But I find the reference section much more enlightening. For instance, if you were to look up all-time football players' bonehead plays, you would look up
Ray.
the Miami Dolphins.
That's not a week.
Like I said before, my sister used to do this whole thing at the age of 6.
You're checking it.
Oh, you don't need to check.
No, it's just fun to listen to.
Oh, that's
You already
it.
knew that part.
Oh.
I don't need it. I was gonna give it to
Oh, there you go.
We haven't been paying attention to the movie the whole
She's a
time. Why start now?
I've just been saying that most of the
I fucking love that laugh.
Yeah, the fucking Popeye laugh.
One of these.
Oh, we missed
I know.
having trouble with the lady Ace. I love that line too.
Yeah. It's not a lady.
Hey Harrison, you have one of those helmets.
I do have a combat helmet because I'm a giant fucking nerd.
Ah!
That kind of stuff can be done over the weekend.
That kind of surgery can be done over the weekend.
Fact, I've witnessed it.
Oh.
Ganesh. I love that. We all shut up in the last
Yeah.
5 minutes of the movie. It's
Yeah.
so good. Quit talking about Bukaki and Snowball.
Everybody listen.
Oh boy.
Everyone behind just does nothing.
Yeah, Dan's the only one who notices
See,
that giant fucking bulb.
This could happen now because the cops would have just shot everyone.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. They're all
There'd be
white.
no- Dan Marino would be dead. Fucking he'd be lying there. Everyone would be shot. A few cops probably would have got clipped.
Everybody's shot in the back somehow.
Yeah.
The cops are like, yeah, I was facing this front, I didn't fire.
We
Yeah,
shot
none
that
of
You only
black
shoot a
guy.
man in the back.
We shot that black guy. You mean Dan Marino? He's white. No, he's that football player, right?
Oh shit! I'm
the
about to
90s.
file a report.
It's the 90s. There were a lot more white football players back then. Case of hemorrhoids I have ever seen.
Mr.
Oh.
Twinkie.
That's why Roger Protector's dead. Oh, Captain Winky.
So stoked about it too.
I love that.
And everyone's just like,
Because they've all fucked her?
Yeah, she's made her way through the whole department.
The dolphin.
And the dolphin doesn't like it either.
Sure to tip your waitress.
Quick decision. I did read an article about how this movie is like uber politically incorrect because it makes fun of fucking transgenders. I was like, oh, I haven't seen that movie in a while. Maybe I should go back. I just watched it again. This has nothing. This is not bad towards transgenders.
Yeah, but also like,
No.
there's
It mentions.
Here's
so
the
there's
thing, though.
thing.
the shitty people rainbow is in every color and
Yeah.
every gender.
Yeah.
There's shitty people of every kind.
But I mean, as
You
a
could
whole,
have a shitty tranny. A
Yeah,
shitty
but I mean, like
fucking-
on a whole, this movie doesn't make fun of.
Yeah,
transgender
everybody
people.
poops, Dave.
Yeah.
everybody poops, man.
Yeah. You know who the shittiest people are? White old dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get
Oh.
there soon, Dave. We'll get there soon.
There's
One day
white
I'll be-
old ladies that suck too. Fucking entitled.
You have the
cunts.
white old dudes. You have the white old dudes fuck shit up for generations.
Yeah, that's a fact. Fair enough. Fair enough. Women aren't allowed
Like whoever
to
the
make
fuck
decisions.
owns General, yeah, like whoever the fuck owns General Electric, fucking shit up for decades.
They're trying now. You see all those projects they're putting forward? They're like paying scientists under the age of 18 to find cures for, dying.
Oh,
Yeah, like they're just like we
Back
have,
in 1997,
no,
we had
we
to
need
hook
them
up
all
to
to
the internet.
die.
Yeah.
And then someone called, and then shit, there goes your download.
You'd have to
Oh,
listen.
we totally didn't even talk about this fucking bird. Where the
Oh,
birdie falls
Oh,
off.
you
the
just
roof.
cost
yeah.
me 10 grand, asshole.
Yeah. This was like a running thing throughout the whole movie though.
No, he's trying to
He's
get
been
this
look-
fancy
yeah.
bird.
Well, the albino pigeon.
This is a great.
Oh, the
ending to a movie.
Kool-Aid. I mean the Gatorade. I
Is
guess.
this a big part of the
Yeah.
chicken fight?
Yeah. We'd like to thank pet lover Ace Ventura
Sure.
as he's beating the
Yeah.
fucking eagle.
Yeah.
Here's
yeah,
Family Guy stole this joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. This is, do you think where they
yeah.
got the
Oh
inspiration?
yeah,
for the
very
chicken
well as
fight?
possible.
That's two things came
Yeah,
out
I
of
love
this.
how he pushes him. That escalated so
Punches
quickly.
him in the fake head above
Yeah.
where his real head is. You punch a mascot in the mouth.
Right?
To his faces.
That's actually genius, though. Like he wasted the first 3 punches in the beak.
Oh, this is great. He's still fucking dude.
Ace Ventura.
Man, this movie was like 3 years shy from like ruining itself by casting O.J. Simpson instead of Van Marino. Could you imagine if O.J. Simpson started this movie?
And then it ended the way it did.
Did you know O.J. Simpson was almost the Terminator?
Yeah, I did. I knew that too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think
They
that would be
wrote
weird.
the movie for him, and then
But
they find
Arnold
out,
is
no,
really
he doesn't.
good at
Yeah, well,
playing
they
a
can't
robot.
act. Well, Dan Marino can act.
He
but
can't act? Have you seen O.J. Simpson in court?
Have you seen Airplane though? Have you seen
Yeah.
Airplane? That's
Or
fucking
like Naked
awful.
Gun series?
Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking awful. Before you go there,
33 and
Kat.
a third.
Yeah, I gotta position my butt though. It's
Oh,
getting
okay.
a little sore.
That's the end there, everybody.
What did we just watch?
I think we watched something about.
And talked about it for like 40% of the time.
Yeah.
So what was it? There's a department of
We watched.
women.
What do you call it? No.
Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
No, it was Wayne's World, wasn't it? I watched Wayne's World. Yeah.
No, it's
Buy me a gun rack.
Who buys a gun rack?
I don't even own a gun.
Let alone many guns to necessitate an entire rack. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for
Bye,
joining
guys.
us, Tyler, for your first outing.
Apparently, K Grip was in this. And best
Key-
boy grip.
That's
and
a
grips.
key grip. Not K grip. That's a key grip.
Oh, grimy.
Oh, Gaffer Williams.
How he loved to be referred to as.
Oh, the first aid guy was Pattison.
All right.
CPR. CPR.
How do you spell that?
Odin!
Odin? Odin's in it too. All right. Thanks, everybody. You guys have a good one.